Hey guys, it's Tony Gattari here from Achievers Group with another practical, pragmatic, in-your-face, occasionally funny business video vitamin. Hey guys, today I really wanted to share a pretty profound insight. You know, I've done a lot of coaching, I've done a lot of advising, and I've done a lot of consulting probably over the last 12 years. And many people ask me, is there a key to business success? Is there certain foundational stuff, you know, that is really essential, that runs across all businesses that I've actually worked across? And the answer is definitely yes. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to share with you one of these teachings, which is I actually believe is profound and actually can operate against all businesses. And I call it the 2 golden rules of business improvement. So if you're looking at this and you are looking at trying to improve an existing business, I'd really suggest that you actually take notes on this one and start doing this practical stuff. And what are these 2 rules for the golden rules of business improvement? Number 1, quite simply, as the slide indicates, is what gets measured gets managed. You know, see, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. The definition of super insanity is doing the same thing and not even knowing what result you're getting. I have no doubt that one of the most important principles of improvement in any area of life is measuring. If you can measure something, you will instinctively improve it because you will track it. Now, in a business, it is incredibly important to measure not just profit, which is EBIT, not just sales, but more importantly, what are the variables that make up profit? How is profit arrived at? What are the key activities that we need to do to achieve the desired profit? So of course, I would strongly suggest that you measure profit. Of course, you should measure cost of goods sold. Of course, you should measure gross margin. Of course, you should measure sales. But you should also measure things like average dollar sale, the frequency of transaction. What is the amount of leads that we're generating? What is our conversion rate? How many active customers have we got? How many inactive customers do we have? And may I suggest that if you can start measuring that, and not only that, measuring the performance of your team based on KPIs, you'll have a profound impact on your business, because that scoreboard, which is consistently being looked at and monitored by yourself, almost like a dashboard, then really gets you to focus on, well, how do I improve that? How do I improve that? How do I improve that? And the key, guys, is don't measure things yearly. Don't measure things when you get a tax return done. If you really want to be brilliant at this, measure things daily, weekly, and monthly. Because the key is consistently measuring the score as you're playing the game. A bit like cricket, 2020 cricket. We all understand the principle. The principle is you continue to look at your score to determine how intense you have to play the game in order to win the game against the opposition. It is exactly the same principle in business. So that's number 1 principle. Number 2 principle is this: what gets inspected gets improved. Now, me and Michael Gerber has written a great book called E-Myth Revisited. I like some of it, but I don't believe all of it. I believe that irrespective of the owner still has a responsibility in a business. The whole idea that you can walk away from your business and it runs in a turnkey solution between you and me is a fantasy to sell lots of books. We all want that to occur. Based on my experience and based on my philosophy, then the owner needs to change his mentality to stop working in it, but to work on it. But what he has to be brilliant at, He has to continue to have a presence in the business to inspect what is actually getting done. You know, inspecting the work, inspecting the sales process, going out with the team and seeing what they're actually doing. Because, you know, the problem is you train people and they give you the impression in a training environment they actually know what they're doing. Don't believe them. Work with them in the field. Go out there and start looking at things. Don't do it for them, but inspect what they're actually doing, because I will guarantee that once you start not only inspiring people, but effectively measuring them and inspecting what they're doing through feedback, through constant ongoing feedback, you'll see a massive improvement. So guys, those are the two principles. Really simple. What gets measured gets managed, and what gets inspected gets improved. So guys, until next time, God bless you. Have the most amazing week. Bye.